Therapy can bring comfort, reduce stress, and provide emotional support to patients and their families during some of life's most challenging moments. Joining us today to tell us more about the program and how you can get involved is Howell Gallagher, Pet Therapy Program Manager at Hartford Healthcare. Good morning, Howell, and thanks so much for being here.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
All right, so let's dive right in here for viewers who might not be familiar with pet therapy and what kind of impact this can have on patients and their families. Tell us more.
So pet therapy is a therapeutic intervention involving animals that enhances well-being. Each team is a volunteer handler and their personal pet, and together they bring joy to everyone they encounter at Hartford Hospital, as well as our other locations in Avon, Manchester, and Newington. It can make a profound impact on the necessary pain medication that people are relying on. And how long they stay in the hospital. We see a great impact from the people that encounter our pet therapy dogs.
Wow, that is amazing. You know, I have 2 dogs at home and they just uplift me. They bring so much joy. So I can only imagine when dogs and animals are used on a wider scale, the impact that this can have on patients. Also, you are currently looking to recruit more volunteers. So tell us, what kind of dog makes a good candidate for this kind of pet therapy?
Any breed, any size. So there's no specific breed the dog has to be. We look at each dog as an individual. We're looking for dogs that are well trained, friendly, calm, and who welcome interaction with strangers.
Of course. All right. So if someone thinks their dog might be a good fit, walk us through that process. What does it look like?
So we now have a pet therapy simulation that happens about once a month where you can come try out what it's like to be a pet therapy team before you commit to the whole thing. So every month we have a simulated hospital environment that teams can walk through and give it a try to see if their dog might be a good fit.
And where is that simulation?
It happens at Hartford Hospital at CESI, one of our simulation buildings.
All right, perfect. So one of the unique things about your program is that you now offer your own pet therapy certification, and we got to listen closely to this. No cost associated with this certification. So tell us, what does that certification involve?
So the certification involves a practical handling test utilizing that simulation where I walk with you through these simulated hospital environments to show that you're ready to interact with real patients before you actually interact with real patients. So if your dog messes up, it's not a big deal because none of it's real. The dogs don't know that though. They interact with these people like they are real patients. So we get a really good view of how the dog's really going to act to show that they're ready to go into a real hospital environment. We also need volunteers to help run those simulation events. So if you want to get involved with our program, but you maybe don't have a dog that's appropriate for pet therapy, you can come volunteer in those simulation and certification events as well.
All right, and start to finish, how long does the process take from getting approved to the simulation and the certification?
It can happen within a week, typically. If we have openings for the simulation and the certification, we can get you in. The actual test takes about a half an hour, and then from there, it's just the onboarding to become a volunteer at the hospital.
And perfect. And if you haven't mentioned it already, just reiterate where people can get some more information, Howell.
So best place to go is our website, hhpettherapy.org. From there, you can find my email and my phone number. Give us a call, contact us, and we'll get you involved.
Thanks for your time, Howell. Really appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
Thanks. Have a great day.